Welcome to a new episode of Dinosaurs and Mysteries. So in this episode we're going to talk about werewolves and dogmen. Now I'm not going to go through the entire history of werewolves and dogmen in this particular episode. What I want to talk about is what are they? What actually are they physically? So werewolves and dogmen have been spotted for centuries, even way back to the ancient Greeks. Now we've all heard of the various stories regarding werewolves and dogmen, but with the mass amount of sightings we're having, even in the UK, the descriptions we get and the reports, as you've probably seen on all the other great YouTube channels that also cover werewolves and dogmen, what are they actually? So that's what we're going to cover in this video. So, werewolves and dogmen, what are they actually? So, my first theory is that it simply is an unknown, unidentified animal that has been that elusive that it's rarely seen. Obviously, it does get seen, and it seems a bit more and more these days. There's a lot more sightings and reports of people seeing, 6 to 8 foot bipedal canine-like creatures, werewolves or dogmen. Are they simply animals that are that elusive that they're just rarely seen? You can't get a hair strand, you can't get a DNA sample, but people still have these sightings, and these sightings are now not just in the middle of long forest paths or in the side of fields. They're now, people are seeing them in more suburban areas near housing estates, things like that. So could they just be simply physical, unknown animals that we have science has yet to discover? Now, another theory is that they aren't actually physically here. We see them, we have the sightings, and obviously they're not the very, very scary encounters. But is it a real physical body that they're seeing? So this theory is, what if we're getting glimpses of something from a different reality or a different dimension, a different realm? And if you're new to this channel, you might be thinking, what on earth are you talking about? And I've referenced this regarding other cryptids in other videos. What if we're not supposed to see them? What if, Paul Sinclair on Truth Proof said it really well in one of his videos. What if we're on channel A and they're on channel B, and sometimes those wires get crossed over and we see a creature from somewhere else, from a different reality or realm, or even from the past, and we're not supposed to see them, but we do. And that's why they're so unknown, and we can never catch really hard evidence of them actually being a physical being. So are werewolves and dogmen from a different reality or a different realm or a different dimension, and they just slip through the cracks once in a while? That is another theory. So these next two theories, well, they probably roll into one theory really. Probably they're not the most popular. So this stems back to the classic man or woman turning into a large canine wolf-like, werewolf, dogman-like creature. Now this has been made more popular by obviously films and TV shows, but the actual art of someone transforming into an animal has been something that's been discussed via witchcraft and shamans for centuries gone by. So one theory is, could a man or woman have the ability to transform themselves into a creature that looks like a werewolf or a dogman, or cloak themselves? So people that are seeing werewolves and dogmen that have the sightings are actually seeing a human that's transformed themselves into that creature, or is cloaking themselves. So the individual sees a werewolf, dogman-like creature in front of them, but it's actually just a human stood there, but they're cloaking their true self. Now, those theories probably aren't the most popular ones, but I will say the one about people being able to transform into an animal is a really interesting theory, and that's something that's has been going around for centuries. People use magics or witchcraft or shamanship to transform themselves into an animal, not just a werewolf or a dogman-like creature, into many various animals. Shapeshifters, and I have made a video on shapeshifters, but I didn't include, I only briefly mentioned the werewolf phenomena. But anyway, those are like my top theories in what I think werewolves or dogmen actually are. If you've got any more other theories on what they are, please let me know. I'm sure I've heard another theory out there that they are actually a man-created phenomena, that cryptids could be a man-created phenomena, that, you know, animals that have been sculpted together in labs or in top secret military bases, and they've escaped, or they're part of an experiment that starts going down sort of towards conspiracy theories, I suppose. It's very likely, I'm very open-minded. But anyway, what do you think? Werewolves and dogmen, are they physically there when people sight them? Is it an actual living being? Or is it a glimpse from a different reality, a different dimension, a different realm, something we're not supposed to see? Or is it an individual using witchcraft or shamanship to make themselves transform into a creature, or simply look like a creature, when in reality it is just that person behind the cloak of a werewolf or a dogman? Now, personally, I think my top two theories are, it's simply they are very, very elusive unknown animals, or they are from a different reality or a different dimension, and we're just catching glimpses of not just werewolves and dogmen, creatures that we're not supposed to see, that aren't supposed to be around in our atmosphere. But the wires between our reality and theirs are simply falling down. And not just with werewolves and dogmen. I mean, how many cryptids out there do people see these days? Past, present. And then I've made the link with I've had a lot of sleep paralysis experiences over the years where I've seen really bizarre creatures and stuff. And I've made a link regarding what if the beings and creatures we see in sleep paralysis, when we're in our room and we see really bizarre creatures, well, I have, and that's why I made a video of it. What if they're a part of that other reality or realm that's we're not supposed to be able to see in this atmosphere? Anyway, I'm rambling on. So let me know what you think. What are werewolves? What are dogmen? What do you think they actually are? As always, stay safe, and please subscribe, like this video, and if you know people are into this kind of stuff, please maybe share my channel, share one of my videos. I'd be much appreciated. Thank you, and bye for now.